Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Bubble. Inside of this video, I have you guys the Jujutsu Infinite PVE innate tier list. If you guys end up enjoying the video, like and subscribe. My current goal is 60,000 subscribers. If we can get that, I would really appreciate it. Once when we hit 55k, I'll be doing a big giveaway inside of my Discord. I think I'm going to be giving away like 3 game passes of your choice. They can be, any of the game passes. So if you guys want that, join my Discord, subscribe to the channel, do all that. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. This is going to be PvE. I will be doing a PvP one probably tomorrow, so just stay tuned for that. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so here you guys can see, right, now for some reason they have Infinity twice. I have no idea why. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is putting the obvious ones. Star Rage and Infinity, obviously, S tier, right? This is the most talked about combo in the whole game. Every single person at this point knows these are the 2 best things to run into the game when it comes to PvP, bosses, PvE, literally anything in the game. This is basically the go-to combo that anyone uses is going to be Infinity and Star Rage, and it's for a very obvious reason because they're both broken as hell, right? The last one in S tier, I'm only putting 3 inside S tier. Snippy Volcano, the best legendary inside the game, by far the best legendary inside the game. It's brain dead, really good for PvE, very strong. Highly recommend using it, or at least trying it out. If you have it and you have like the innate badge, I would at least level it up because it is actually insanely strong in PvE and bosses. Like, if you don't have Infinity or Star Rage, Volcano is going to be your next best bet. Okay, then A tier. Starting off A tier, my very first one is going to be Demon Vessel. Now, Demon Vessel doesn't have that many moves, right? It doesn't have many moves. Most of the moves are pretty garbage. But what it does have is Switch, and Switch is very brain dead. If you guys don't know what Switch does, basically, if for 45 seconds, I think, you literally get 50% more damage, which is completely brain dead. Even if you aren't going to use the Demon Vessel moves, and you're just going to use whatever else you have, at the very least, use Switch for Demon Vessel, because it will just buff you entirely, especially if you have 3 slots. If you can get Infinity and Star Rage and Demon Vessel, and you have 3 slots, then just use Demon Vessel Switch with Infinity and Star Rage moves, and you guys will be, it's OP, I can't lie. The next thing that we have is Cursed Wing. Cursed Wing's just very strong, it's very good. Good for PvE, good for bosses too. Not as good as Infinity and Star Rage, but it is still pretty strong. Honestly, I could put it higher than Demon Vessel, because the only really good move on Demon Vessel is going to be the Switch and then the arrow. Where Cursed Wing, it kind of has a more overall well-balanced kit, and then it also has the best maximum technique inside the game, which is very strong for PvE. Now, the last one inside A tier for me is going to be Ratio. I feel like Ratio is very good. A lot of people have been starting to pick up Ratio, more or less in the PvP side of the game, because that's where it actually like really shines. But it's still pretty good in PvE, so I would recommend to try it. If you don't like it, it's kind of whatever, right? Then B tier, starting off, we have, do they not have it here? Because they have Cryo. Well, Hydro would go right here. Hydro's another legendary. I don't know why it's not in here, but it's not, which is stupid, but Hydro would go in there. The next one inside B tier is Soul Manipulation and Gambler. These two, they're by far the worst special grades. They're not bad, I would say. They're definitely not good. Like, they're just kind of okay. I would definitely put Gambler higher. And Gambler is like one of the funnest techniques inside the game. It just really doesn't do that much damage. I don't know why Hydro's not on the tier, like it's not here, but it would be right here. We'll just use the other Infinity to represent it, right? Okay, now for C tier, there's gonna be a few that I put here. The first one is gonna be Judgment. Now, Judgment is decent. Don't get me wrong, it is pretty decent. It's more or so a PvP innate though. I see a lot more people use it inside PvP rather than PvE, so that's why Judgment is going to be going inside C tier. That's just where I'm gonna personally put it. And then we have Cryo. I feel like Cryo is decent. It's usable. Would I really recommend it? No, but it is usable if you really wanted to. And then the last one inside C tier is going to be Blood Manipulation. Once again, it's kind of like Cryo, where if you have it and you really have no other spins and you can't use anything else, it's okay, but it's not good really in any way, shape, or form. And it's something that I do want to talk about. It's not a good technique in any way, but I believe it's Straw Doll. No, not Straw Doll. I think it's Tool. I think Tool Manipulation, you get a broom, and that broom is very good for movement. But other than that, it's terrible. Like, the rest of these, just don't use them at all. This is basically my tier list. Now keep in mind this other Infinity is Hydro. I don't know why there's not a Hydro thing. But yeah, Infinity, Star Ridge, Volcano, by far S tier. These are going to be the best ones for you guys to use in basically any game mode. Then we have Cursed Wing, Demon Vessel, and Ratio. Now, Ratio, I don't know if it's actually that good. I've been seeing a lot of people put it kind of right there inside their PvE tier list, but I do know that it mainly shines inside PvP. And then we have Hydro, Gambler, and Soul Manipulation, and then Judgment, Cryo, and Blood. And these would be the only ones that I would honestly recommend you guys to use. As far as the best combo, it's still going to be Infinity and Star Rage. This is what I've used since the start of the game. I feel like a lot of people have used it since the start of the game. Like, if you're able to get Infinity and Star Rage, you're never really going to struggle against bosses, NPCs, really anything in the game. It makes the game super easy, super simple, and it's just been what I've been using. Especially if you did the Star Rage maximum, because I did figure out if you use the Star Rage maximum and then use Infinity's Hollow Purple, you actually take no damage, and that's just a little broken for bosses and things like that. But yeah, that's basically going to be the best combos of the day. Once again, Volcano is highly, highly underrated. I would recommend to use Volcano, and then Demon Vessel isn't bad either, because if you go to Demon Vessel, I believe I have it equipped. No, for some reason I have Soul Manipulation equipped. Well, anyways, if you do use Demon Vessel, then you have the switch ability, right? And the switch ability is pretty good because it buffs you like 50%, I think, for like 45 seconds. That move is pretty good for PvE. I might do another updated PvE, like best skills, innates combo type deal, because a lot of people have been asking like what the best innates and all that, like in the actual build are, like what moves and everything. So maybe I make that a video, but inside the comment section, you guys can feel free to leave any ideas as far as videos and things like that you guys do want for this game, because I'm not gonna lie, this game's already running low on content. Like, there's already barely anything to record. The game's running kind of stale. It's just kind of doing bosses over and over and over again. So yeah, whatever you guys want, just let me know down inside the comment section down below. But that pretty much is for me. That's it. Right, you guys can see the tier list one last time. Let me pull it up. So here you guys can see Infinity, Star Rage is going to be the best combo in the game. Volcano is a pretty good alternative though, and it is a legendary. It's going to be pretty easy to get. Then we have Cursed Queen and Demon Vessel. Demon Vessel you're really only going to use for the switch move, but I guess Flame Arrow is decent too if you really want to use that. And then Cursed Queen, it's just a pretty good move set. Then we have Ratio. And then we have Hydro, Gambler, and Soul Manipulation. These ones are just okay. If you have them, use them, but they're not really anything like these ones at all. Then we have Judgment, Cryo, and Blood. These ones are kind of the same deal. It's just, you know, they're okay. They're usable. They're kind of just not the S tier or A tier ones. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for me. If you guys end up enjoying it, like and subscribe. Do all that. Leave down, you know, video ideas, your thoughts on the tier list, anything like that inside the comment section down below. I will be doing a PvP tier list tomorrow as well. But yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you guys inside the next one. Peace.